I forgot my headphones. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Look into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock, and the door shall be open. Seek, and you will find. Ask, and you will be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Yes, welcome to the world of the Songfather on the 3rd day of October 2019. And up here in the island of Long, we have drizzles and dark clouds and 50-something degrees. Summer is gone. That's right, Donna Garone's going to get mad. A few other people out there, but that's the way it goes. Remember what I sang yesterday? To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season. Tonight, we haven't done it in a long time. I'm doing a little bit early because I'm going to see Daddy-O. So it really doesn't matter to you guys because you watch it at the same time. But tonight is Dino, Thursday. I don't know. I don't know how to rhyme that. Dino. Nope. I should have done Elvis. Tupelo. TT. Tupelo Thursday. Whatever. It's Dino night. That's all we got to know. Not Tino. Tino, relax. I said Dino. See him? See what he does? Look, he's showing off for you guys. He takes those rings. Then he ties it up. Look. Oh, way up high. Ah, way to go, Tino. Very good. Very impressed. We are very impressed by this boy. There he goes. So we'll get to some news. Then we'll do some songs. Then we'll get to some news. Then we'll do some songs. Because even though I like doing that whole concert thing, 7, 8 songs in a row, the last couple of times out, FB was starting to mute again, saying, oh, well, you played 39 seconds of a clip. And, oh, my God. So maybe if I break it up into words every once in a while, they'll leave me alone. I'm going to get with Mr. Guy Talve, the producer of the Christmas special that we're going to do, and, of course, the owner and the star of Rockin' the Kitchen. And, he's had several radio stations over the years, and so they're covered with AFSCAP and all the other things, BMI and all that stuff. So I'm going to find a way to hook onto him so we don't have to deal with this anymore. And then, you pay a nominal fee every year, and you're able to sing whatever song you want and cover any song you want, and that's the right way to go. So anyway, let's get into some news. Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, signed a $1.8 billion autism funding bill to help with research and development and find a cure somehow for autism. Awesome. Awesome, Mr. Trump. And in Florida, a baby was born 4 months premature, weighing 1 pound. Doctors gave it the baby less than 50% chance of surviving. And baby was born by emergency C-section. The mother was pregnant with twins, and one of the twins had died like a month or two earlier. And then this one, like I said, 4 months early, emergency C-section. She developed a blood clot, which made her water break, and that's why they had to do it. And happy to say that the baby came home. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Very good story. Good work, God. Down in Alabama, a college student got a job with a moving company. Doesn't matter the name. They're not paying me, so I ain't giving them a plug. And the day before he's supposed to start work, his car broke down. Just died. Was it. He tried his girlfriend. He tried family and friends, and everybody was tied up. They couldn't give him a ride to work. So he got up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, got dressed, took a bath, and started walking. Okay, the job was 20 miles away. So he just kept on walking and going and going, and he was about 14 hours into the trip, walking, and he just had to stop and get his breath. His feet were killing him, his legs and everything else. And he was sitting by the curb. Cops drove by, saw him sitting there, asked him what's going on. He told them. Threw him in the car. Not threw him in the car. It sounded terrible. Put him in the car, drove him to a diner, gave him a nice breakfast, bought him some food, some sandwiches to carry with him for later at work with the lunch, and brought him to a local church because they didn't want to just drop him off anywhere, and told the people at the church the story. And so, they took care of him. They let him rest there a little bit, and then boom, he's off on his way again. And so he's walking, and he's still going. Now he's about 4 miles away from the job, and he's in a different jurisdiction. So another cop car pulls up, and just say his name was Sonny. Excuse me, your name's Sonny? Yeah. All right, get in the car. What? Get in the car. The cops called up ahead to the other one, and they drove him. Not to the job, but to where they were doing a job. And so he was there before the boss and everybody else and all the other workers got there. The lady told him, hey, you know what? Relax. Why don't you come here? You can go in the den if you want. There's a nice couch in there. Take a little nap, because he told her exactly what happened. Take a little nap, and then I'll wake you when the rest of the crew gets here. And he said, no, thank you. And he just started doing his job and working. Unbelievable story. So he got along with everybody. The rest of the crew showed up. It was, a nice thing. The CEO, because this moving company is in several different states, found out about it and drove from Tennessee to Alabama, where this kid was, and presented him with a brand new car, just for what he did there. So if it wasn't for being raised the right way and having the perseverance to walk 20 miles, people complain if they got to drive 20 miles to work. If it wasn't for the heart and soul and the caring of the different police officers, none of this ever would have happened. But now he's got a brand new car to go back and forth to work in, and it's just another home run story, baby. That's right. You heard it here from the Songfather. And one more before we get into a few songs. In Minnesota, a 9-year-old boy who had been an avid runner since he could barely just walk was going to run into a 5K race. And so, his family dropped him off and got online, whatever he had to do, and you get your numbers and you sign in or whatever, pay your entry fee. And when the race kicks off, his family is spread out along the path, to hand out the water and everything. And they're looking and they're looking. It's like it's the end of the line and they haven't seen their son yet. Like, what the hell is going on here? Turns out he got on the wrong line. So instead of signing up for and paying for the 5K race, it was a 10K race, and he won. 9 years old. He beat out adults, teenagers, everybody else, getting on the wrong line and winning. Nice. Things always seem to happen for a reason. His family, of course, was a little frantic at first. Where is he? What the hell is going on here? Not only did they find him, it's unbelievable, but he won the 10K race. So let's start off with a couple of, they're all Dino songs tonight. Mr. Steubenville, Ohio. And, of course, this is iconic, is the word again, staple song. And it's called Everybody. And I mean everybody loves somebody sometime. Right, Tino? Tino. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying my sun blaze is here. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charm. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Oh, everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. If I had you in my shower, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charm. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Oh, everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. Thank you. To the name Ruby Begonia. Ring a bell. I'm in a mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in a mood for love. Why stop and think of whether this little dream might fail? We put our hearts together. Now we are one. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. I'm in love. Nice. One of the best songs. Arrivederci Roma. Arrivederci Roma. Goodbye, goodbye to Rome. City of a million moonlit places, city of a million warm embraces, where I found the one of all the traces, faces far from home. Arrivederci Roma. It's time for us to part. Save the wedding bells for my returning. Keep my lover's arms outstretched and yearning. Please be sure the flame of love keeps burning in her heart. He likes it.
It's time for us to part.
Save the wedding bells for my returning. Keep my lover's arms outstretched, yearning. Please be sure the flame of love keeps burning in her heart. Arrivederci, Roma, Roma, Roma. La, 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 la. Nice. It's all about the love. A lovely Thursday. I could have called it that. Dino's Lovely Thursday. I don't know. Okay, Tennessee. Not Tennessee Tuxedo. Come on, Chumley. A family lost their home to a fire. Everything gone. Devastated. Had insurance and everything else, and they're rebuilding. But there was a third grader, their daughter, son, that was devastated because, of course, of the fire. But he lost everything he had, all his toys and games and everything, and sneakers and very depressed going through school and listened to all his friends talking about PlayStation 2 and this game and that and this and boom, but okay. And so the kids on their own, trust me when I say this, went to the teacher and they went to the principal and said they want to do a surprise secret fundraiser, but toys and clothes for this kid. Of course, the teachers and the principal thought it was like an unbelievable idea, and they managed to get it done quietly with him never knowing it. And so when they were done, they asked him to go. The teacher said, "You need to do your favor, bring this down to the nurse's office or whatever they came up with." So he was out of the room. They set everything up on this big long table up against the wall. Principal was there. His parents were hidden in the back, and when he came back in, everybody started clapping and cheering. He's like looking around, and he started to get all watery-eyed. And they showed him everything. This is all for you. You want to go open your presents? And he goes, not right now. I would like everybody to come up here so I can give him a hug. Every one of the students went up one by one. He gave him a hug and said, "Thank you." The teachers, the principals, everybody else from other classrooms, the other teachers that came in, to share in the joy. He hugged them all first before he even touched one gift. Then he went to the table and ripped it open like a fat guy on a piece of cake. Whatever. And he got everything that he wanted in there, the toys and socks and a pair of sneakers and this and some T-shirts. I mean, the giving of themselves and the pure joy that they were able to put back into this kid's heart was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here you go, Tennessee. And there were tears and smiles all over the place. Everybody. There was one dry eye in the place. Not one, except that one kid that's always jealous, everybody in the corner. No, I'm kidding. So, I didn't write this. Oh, Virginia. Coppin, Virginia. Every day saw a woman walking to work, so you give a little nod. Hello, good morning. Yeah, hi, good morning, And so then one day he's in a Walmart. And this Walmart was, I think it was like 10 or 12 miles away from where he used to see her walking. He just assumed that's where she worked, close. And so when he's going up to start paying, for whatever he bought, there she is working as a cashier. So we start stalking her, and he's like, "When I see you every day walking, this is where you walk to?" And so she said, "Yeah." And he said, "You got to be kidding me." She said, No, this is what I do. I mean, I don't have a car, and we don't have much, and we need the money, and blah, 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 blah. So he organized the community. I think it was once a month or once every 2 weeks or whatever. They had community meetings of anything they wanted to discuss and blah, blah, which I think is a great idea. Keeps everybody tight and close. And he tells them about this lady. And they went and did their own fundraiser and surprised her. The only thing I don't like about it, They surprised her at Walmart with the brand new car. Why'd you make her walk 12 miles? I'm only kidding, but they surprised her. They let the manager in on it, and then they asked if she could step outside for a minute, and there was the car for her. Don't tell me we're not winning. Don't tell me. When I tell you these stories, hopefully you're sharing them or just start spreading the word more and more. You got to watch this show. You know, he's fun, he's funny, he's damn cute. He sings good, but he's got stories that will lift your soul. That he's, you know, it's not fiction. This is what's happening out there in America. And it's, you know, and across the world, of course. You know, I've told you stories from China and Thailand and Japan and Africa. I mean, it's just, we're out there. We're out there. We're winning little by little. So this song, the title, a lot of people don't like. And most of the people that don't like it probably don't have anybody in their lives. Not taking shots, I'm just saying, because I think it's a beautiful song, and I think it's a beautiful sentiment. It's, hey, you're nobody until somebody loves you. It's a great feeling to be loved. Come on. Snap right away, baby. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be king, you may possess the world and its gold. The gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world still is the same, you'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, well, you'll know nobody till somebody love you. So find yourself somebody to love. Hey! Tino! He did it again this morning. Soaked me. The world still is the same, you'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, well, nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. And yes. Then, once you find that person,
The sweet, sweet memories you
this
gave
is the recipe.
You can't beat the memories you gave me.
Take one fresh and tender kiss.
The memories you gave me.
Add one stolen night of bliss.
The memories you gave me.
One girl, one boy, some grief, some joy. Memories are made of this. Don't forget the small moonbeam falling lightly with a dream. Your lips on mine, two sips of wine. Memories are made of this. Then at the wedding bells, one house where lovers dwell, a three little kids fall to flavor. Stir carefully through the days and see how the flavor stays. These are the dreams you will savor with his blessings from above.
The memories you've given me.
Serve it generously with love.
The memories you've given me.
One man, one wife, one love for life. Memories are made of these. Memories are made of these. There's a recipe that works, but sometimes it doesn't work out for you. I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss. But more than this, I wish you love. And in July, a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health and more than wealth. I wish you love. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I will never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. Most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. I wish you love. A sad but nice song. Only one way to get over that. Get on that floor and sway. Lorna, up on this thing. Let's go. Get on the table. Stella. Susie. Oh, when marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, or make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more. I like the flower blending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you got away with me. Sway with me, oh, stay with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, yeah, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violin long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, Yeah, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violin long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. You know how to sway me smooth, sway me now. Sway. That's right. What a song. You like the shirt? My son gave this to me a while back. This is where he's at. I never get this right on the. What am I doing here? Oh, here. Marisol Country Club, where he's the head pro down there in Florida. Hopefully all these things that are taken off on me are going to help me in the financial situation so I can go down there for a couple of weeks and drive him out of his freaking mind. So one more story before one more song, and this one goes all the way over to China. You know, remember China, remember the country that you had to eat because there were people starving over there and you had to eat all your food, even if it was liver. Remember China, that you couldn't dig in the backyard because if you dug too far, you'd fall out the bottom and end up in China? Remember China, that you couldn't eat, you had to eat on paper plates because the China was only for special guests? I don't know where that came from, but I am very impressed that I just did that. So over in China, a young boy's family is very poor, very poor. He had very little clothes, definitely had no toys. Shoes wearing out, sneakers wearing out until the very last second where they could go get, and then they would buy secondhand clothes. And all he ever wanted, every birthday, what do you want? I don't want nothing. Mom, Dad, whatever, save the money and this and that and da-da-da. All I ever wanted was a PlayStation 2, because he would go to school and everybody would be talking about the new game, the new PS game, this and that, da-da-da. And then you'd go over friends' houses sometimes and didn't know how to play it because you didn't have one. But you never complained. Whatever it was, that's the way life was. So his uncle got a job for $400 a week. The whole family was excited that the uncle was working. So the uncle started putting money aside, a little at a time, because $400 a week. It's very expensive over in China, especially when you got to buy China. And when he had enough saved, he came over and he gave his nephew PlayStation 2. Great idea, great concept. What a gift from the heart, but no games. He still had to keep saving a little bit. He had his own family to take care of and everything. Finally got him a couple of games. Then he got pretty good at it. Then his friends found out about it, so then they started giving him games they weren't playing anymore or whatever. So every once in a while, if he got a bonus or he had some extra money, he would buy him something, maybe his pair of socks and shoes or shirt, whatever it is, to help his nephew out as best as he could. The kid grows up and ends up starting his own company, and it's now one of the top e-commerce companies in the world. And it's kind of like an Apple Pay kind of company. It's like a wallet, an e-wallet kind of company, where it's gotten so big that he's been featured on the cover of Forbes magazine. Not too long ago, very recently. So now that he's in the, done what he's got to do and he's comfortable in life forever, he goes out and he buys. They wouldn't say which one it was, though. So I guess, they didn't want to take away from the actual story and give credit to whatever the car was. But he went out and bought the top-of-the-line SUV with all the bells and whistles. So you could say it was a Mercedes, it was a Navigator, it could be a Land Rover, who knows. Brings it over, parks it a little bit down the block, and goes and knocks on his uncle's door. Oh, my God, how are you? He said that. Because I was, visiting some old friends, whatever bullshit story made up. And he goes, I don't know if I ever really, really thanked you for everything that you did for me. And, the biggest turning moment of my life was with that PlayStation 2. And he said, that was my pleasure, thank you. Because I just want to say thank you. And he asked him to step outside for a minute, and he shows him the SUV with a bow on it and everything else. Come on. That's what you do. That's what life is all about. saying thank you, meaning it, saying I'm sorry when you're meaning it, loving each other. No running away, no this, no that, no listening to rumors. You go with what your heart tells you. And that's where you'll always be happy. And never forget where you came from, and never forget who helped you when you were on your knees almost. That's the way it is. And this kid did it. Very good. I wonder what he did for his parents, though. Didn't say that. So I figure this is a nice way to end the Dino as we about to take off and fly way up in the sky. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowd. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know of, where love is and joy, peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Volare, whoa, e cantare, whoa. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love is giving me wings. Penso che il sogno non rendi toni mai più. Mi dipingevo la mano e le facce blu. Poi d'improvviso venivo dal vento rapido e cominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, e cantare, oh, nel blu, dipinto di blu. Felice di stare lassù e volavo felice più alto del sole e ancora più su, mentre il mondo piano spariva la tanta laggiù. Una musica dolce suona soltanto per me. Volare, wow, e cantare, wow. No wonder my bird sing. Your love has given me wings. Nel blu, dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu, dipinto di blu. There you go, Dino and Tino and Santino. What the hell is going on here? So there you go, a nice little Dino night. We haven't done that in a while. Next we got to do the king of rock and roll, to Elvis Presley. We have to. It must be done. It must be him. It must be him. It was a song by Vicky Carr way back. And my mother loved the song. She used to play it all the time, and sing it all the time. And the lyric goes, it must be him, or I shall die. And we thought, the lyrics was, or Ashabai. And that's what we sang. It must be him, or Ashabai, or Ashabai. We didn't know. My father's like, what the hell are they singing? Well, like Daddy-O, right? Or Christmas songs. Silent Night. Sleep in heavenly peace. Right? We sang, my sisters and I. Not, trying to be funny. We thought those were the words. Sleep in heavenly peeps. Peeps, like Easter peeps. I don't know. Right, Daddy-O? Anyway, so there you go. That's the show. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you were crazy dancing all over the place, maybe swooning a little, maybe even getting a fan and having to cool yourself off because this guy sings. He's hot. And nominated. Everybody, I'm getting messages like crazy. Voted again today, and it's great. Keep it going, please. For the best of Long Island, Long Island's best entertainer, singer, the Songfather. That would be unbelievable. And got a message. It's on my wall from Guy Talve yesterday. He took the whole script that he was writing and threw it in the garbage. Okay. And so, maybe he's going to go a little bit different and go a little more traditional on the songs. And if that's the case, then I definitely want to sing the Christmas song that I won my international contest with many years ago. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Love that song. Jack Frost nipping at your... Never mind. So, so anyway, keep it going. Keep sharing, spreading. Look to Songfather Radio, www.thesongfathershow.com, all in capital letters. Listen up. Got a good couple of hundred songs up there, so... And be putting some more up soon enough. And like I said, once I get some time and get a little scarola, then I'm going to have them come on... and they can go right into your computer and show you what to do. Skype. I don't want to do Skype. I don't like that shit. But where I can come in and like DJ a show once a week. I don't have to go crazy. Like maybe Sunday afternoon, do a doo-wop thing or whatever. But, hey, keep going until you can't go no more, right? There you go. All right, so Tino had fun, right? Look at him. He's still going. Tino. So I wasn't kidding before. I am again, sitting at the computer doing some things, having a sit. Okay. So, and all of a sudden I'm completely soaked. Well, not soaked like a pool, but I'm wet all over the back and over the back of my head and a little dirty. Maybe if I go this way. Yeah, see? You see that little white thing right there where I'm pointing? That's what he's supposed to drink out of. And that is what he's supposed to take his bath in, but he does it in reverse. But, hey, he's happy, so what are you going to do? So have a good night, everybody. I love you, and I'll see you now, and then we'll see you tomorrow night again at 7 o'clock. I might have to go on a little early. Actually, I think we will. Tomorrow night, Friday night, will be 6 o'clock. Let me announce it now. I'll put it on the wall later. 6 o'clock because the Yankee game's at 7:07. Ain't no way I'm doing a watch party while the Yankees are on. Love yous. See you later. Ciao, bam, bam, bam. Bambino. Tino, Dino, the Bambino with Santino. Jesus, it's Uncle Lee. And I'm a wino. Oh, that's wino. Never mind. Keep voting.